Alright, we'll do a response then.
Hey, I'm Jack from the design team on Real Racing. I'm Jack from the design team on Real Racing 3.
And you're watching Game Team. On this episode of Game Team, more improvements to weekly time trials and online multiplayer, plus a bevy of Bavarian vehicles. Jack, welcome to Real Racing TV.
Thank you for having me, Sean.
We're really happy to have you here. We've made improvements on both weekly time trials and on online multiplayer. Would you mind giving our players a little bit of background on what they can expect?
I sure can. So for this update, we are bringing back split timers to weekly time trial tournaments. We've also added PR to your friend's leaderboard, and we've improved race replays. To enhance the competitiveness of online multiplayer, we've added speed penalties to wall collisions and a minor speed penalty for going off track. We've also made improvements to cheat detection in online multiplayer and weekly time trials.
So Jack, that all sounds really awesome, but what else can players expect from this update?
Well, Sean, we've also added a new control scheme called Tilt C and Tilt C Flipped, which will allow you to play single-handedly. We've also added a new filter to help you find cars that need servicing in the garage and the car select screen.
For a full list of changes, please head to our blog or subreddit r/realracing.
So, Sean, I've been watching Real Racing TV for some time, and I can see how excited you get about cars.
I love cars, Jack, as our players at home know. I especially love German automotive manufacturers, so please tell me we've got some in this update.
Well, Sean, you're going to be absolutely stoked to know that this update we're bringing the Porsche 911 GT2 RS. Next is a tag team trio of Bavarian bliss, the striking 1981 BMW M1, the 2018 BMW M8 GTE, and the Tour de Force, the BMW Driving Experience M4 Racing. We're also adding its competitor, the Mercedes-AMG C63 touring car. Both the M4 and the C63 will be available to drive in a new motorsports series called Euro Track Masters, and will be available to earn in their own limited time series.
And Jack, that is quite the collection of cars. It's very exciting, but I still want to know, where can I get my hands on that 911?
Well, Sean, you'll be available to earn that car in a new special event called King of the Ring, coming later this update.
Now, Jack, I've heard we've partnered with LEGO.
We have, and so players will be able to race in the new upcoming time trial competition, the Technic Motorsports Championship, where they'll be able to earn some gold and a brand new livery. Next, joining the exciting conclusion to the McLaren Shadow Project qualifiers, with our final time trial competition starting October 13th.
Jack, I know I say this every Game Team update, what a great amount of content for Real Racing 3. Players, enjoy what's coming up, and keep racing.
users, I'm Matt from the Game Team. I'm here at the Formula E New York City E-Prix to talk to drivers and find out their hot tips on how you can get the most out of this challenging track. Today I'm here with Felix Rosenquist, the driver of the number 19 Mahindra. How are you feeling today, Felix?
Very good. Been here in New York for a couple of days and slowly getting into the rhythm of the city and the jet lag and all those kind of things. So yeah, I feel ready to go for it in this weekend, final weekend of the season. So good feeling.
So you're known as something of a bit of a street circuit expert. Can you give any tips to players of like what sort of preparation goes into driving on a street circuit rather than a more general circuit?
I think a street circuit is very different from a normal circuit in the way that you, let's say, you risk on track. On a normal circuit you can sort of find your limit very quickly. Maybe in 3-4 laps you will sort of know where you can put the car and how quick you can go through a corner. On a street circuit, you know, you have a grip that's improving all the time. Every lap the grip is getting much better on the track. You have a much bigger difference from the line and offline, how much grip there is. So if you make a small mistake, let's say you lock up a wheel and you go a bit wide, it will be like ice outside the line, and that effect gets worse as the weekend goes on. So I think you sort of need to be very precise and quite technically good in your driving, and you need to know your limits as well. So it's very different.
So the New York City track is quite a technical track with a lot of hairpins and sharp corners. What's one good tip that you can give to the players who will be racing along at home?
Well, I think mainly, like always in a street circuit, it's very important to work on your braking points, have a good reference for every corner. You know, as I say, it's a lot of tight, tricky corners. I think it's about braking late and going quick out of the corner and sort of sacrificing the mid corner a little bit, especially in hairpins, which we have quite a few here. So yeah, it's like anything, you get up to speed and try to work on your precision, because it's extra important here. This track is very, very tight and twisty, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time. Looking forward to seeing your lap in the game.
Thank you. Please come race me in the Formula E Time Trial Challenge in Real Racing 3.
Alright guys, what do you think about the view? You know, if you're new, subscribe to me, leave a thumbs up, comment section below. My name is Kim Casson. I am out.